The Dallas Mavericks weren't an excellent defensive team during the regular season. They were by no means a terrible one, but not the kind that certainly was the blueprint for a deep playoff team, let alone a championship-caliber one. The Mavs finished the regular season 21st in defensive rating, 112.3, and were 15th in half-court defense, 97.0, for cleaning the glass. Compare those numbers to their 2019-2020 season, where they finished 18th in defensive rating and 19th in half-court defense, and you could certainly conclude that there was no improvement seen on that end. Their defensive schemes weren't all too complicated. Switching is typically limited to like-sized actions. Guard-guard, guard-wing, or wing-wing exchanges are acceptable. When their bigs are involved in screening actions, however, the Mavs are reluctant to switch those actions unless they have no other choice. Hence, they opt to play their bigs in various levels of drop. Deep, if they trust the on-ball defender enough to stay attached to their assignment, or the threat level of pulling up from the ball handler is low. At the level of the screen, if the ball handler is a pull-up threat, or the occasional trap against an opposing star who warrants it, though they rarely do so. Only 0.6% of their defensive possessions are traps off the pick and roll, per synergy. Despite the size of their bigs, the Mavs were far from being an elite rim protecting unit. Opponents shot 65% at the rim against the Mavs in the regular season, 20th overall, for cleaning the glass. That would be the lowest hanging fruit the Los Angeles Clippers could have grabbed going into their first-round series, but true to their regular season tendencies, the Clippers didn't exactly exploit such a weakness right off the bat. The Clippers did not put a lot of rim pressure on opponents during the regular season. 29.4% of their shot attempts were at the rim, 26th overall, for cleaning the glass. The dearth of aggression was mostly an extension of the lack of rim attacks from both of their stars, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Leonard and George are both capable drivers and paint operators. Leonard with his strength and mid-range proficiency, George with his slithery moves and elite finishing ability at the rim. But during the regular season, only 25% of Leonard's shots, 31st percentile among wings, and 27% of George's shots, 37th percentile, were at the rim. Even if the Clippers were the top three-point shooting team in the league during the regular season, 41.6%, it shouldn't be licensed for them to be fully dependent on it. Shooting has its ups and downs, and there were bound to be downs during the playoffs. It showed during their two losses against the Mavs, where they shot a combined 24 of 73, 32.9%, on threes, but were reticent about attacking the rim. In Game 1, only 27% of their shots were at the rim, for cleaning the glass.